those that are watching Home and Away, you can check it out again. It is on Monday through Thursday, 7 o'clock on Channel 7. There's a new hottie on there, Jackie.
Yeah.
Chris Banner is his name. Hey, bud. How are
Chris.
you?
Morning.
Thanks for coming in. Look at you.
I know.
Hey.
You little fancy thing.
Surname Banner, any relation to Eric Banner?
Oh, yeah, look, obviously he's second cousin.
Second cousin,
Yeah,
okay.
it's tricky. No, look, it's really tricky being in the same industry. He hasn't really done so much as buy me beer in the last 2 years. But
You're the second cousin, so
second
that doesn't
cousin.
Oh,
count.
so you are related. That's not a joke.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we are definitely related.
wow.
Obviously, it's, we're about
Does
the
that-
same height, but the wrong hair colour.
Yeah, I know. Does it open doors for you, though?
Probably closes them more than anything.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people assume I've got a big prima donna and that kind of thing, but no, I guess it probably does, but a lot of people are quick to judge as well, so.
How long you been on Home and Away for now?
I've actually just started last month. Yeah, so obviously... been
so you're
filming-
fresh meat.
Oh, yeah, fresh. No, I've been filming about the last 4 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously we're about 3 month lag time. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
Cool.
And is that the first acting thing you've done, or what did you do before this?
I've done a few bits and pieces, a lot of smaller Australian gigs. So yeah, I mean, this is my first kind of major role that I've landed. So yeah, really excited.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Who were you most excited to meet out of the cast?
Well, probably Alf, to be
Alf,
honest.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a
he's
bit
a
of an
legend.
institution.
He
Yeah,
is, isn't he?
I grew up watching the show, so it's
Yeah.
it's a bit surreal, to be honest,
Is
going
it?
on there. Yeah, seeing these guys and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's good, great.
Are you a river boy?
Yeah,
Right, yeah, he's a river boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
How could you tell?
I can just tell. Now, are the River Boys based loosely on the Bra Boys?
I heard they were, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, loosely.
right?
Yeah, loosely. I mean, obviously there's some,
Yeah.
few connotations in there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't outright say it. I don't
No.
think they outrightly say it, do
No,
they?
because the Bra Boys probably come
They
in
might
and try
not
and
like
get a
that.
little bit of a...
Yeah, well, they
little
try and
bit of
position us as far north as we can from Rubra, just to make sure no conflict.
I bet you're glad it's summer now, filming those beach scenes.
Oh, I tell you what, well, that's the first thing I kind of noticed. So starting filming about 4 months ago, I was like, Summer Bay is going to be warm, but it's really not, especially
Yeah.
the sand. You're up there, kind of early starts.
You're
4 or 5
freezing cold, right?
Freezing, absolutely freezing. But yeah, no, stoked it's summer.
And they got you with your shirts off and you got to pretend that it's warm. Is that hard? Is it harder remembering the lines or pretending that it's a sunny, warm day?
Probably both, because a lot of the time the lines are in line with being a sunny, warm day. So it's it's pretty tricky, but yeah, definitely not warm in the last couple of months.
And
Yeah,
is there any romances going on the set there we don't know about?
On or offline?
Real life romances.
Oh, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Who's doing who up there?
Oh, I don't want to be that new guy, that new guy giving away the secrets. Like, he's doing this, but I can tell you one thing for sure. It's plenty of off camera romances.
Yeah.
So.
And do you have
nice.
like any? I heard there was a big kind of storyline coming up where another character might be killed off, but this isn't till the finale, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Well, to summarise, I mean, it's good night, Irene. At the end of the day, like we were doing a table read the other day, and am I actually allowed to say that?
Yeah. You're allowed to say anything.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know.
Well, anyway, no, yeah. So we're doing a table read, and it was, there's some interesting things in store for Irene.
So Irene's going to die.
No, not necessarily.
I think you've just put your foot in it.
No.
Someone says good night, Irene.
Yeah, no.
That's how it is.
Night, Irene. She goes, night, Dal. Night, Dal.
To be continued.
TBC.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
And what are your acting ambitions? Where do you want to go in the future?
Look, I'm just taking it as it comes at the moment. Obviously, I like the lifestyle of being an actor, especially in Sydney. It's fantastic, but definitely I think LA is the plan for me. I'd like to get over pilot season next February and see how we go.
Where did you grow up? Which city?
I actually grew up in the Sunshine Coast.
Oh, a sunny coast
yeah,
boy.
Maroochydore. So I moved down here to Big Smoke a couple of years ago. You probably heard the story a million times, but yeah.
Yeah, I have, because everyone comes here to try and sort of get a leg up.
Yeah, well, there's definitely not much of a movie scene on Sunny Coast.
Did you have any problems with the police up there? Because my family are heavily into the police in Maroochydore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of Sandilands cops in Maroochydore.
Not myself. I was always the good kid that hung with the bad kids, so
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
probably...
Right.
Yeah,
Rub off a bit.
actually, I do know Constable
Well,
Sandland.
good luck on Home and
You
Away,
do?
Chris.
Yeah. I've seen him around.
You've met him?
I haven't met him face to face, but
Right.
I've picked up my brother from the station.
Oh, I love that.
Well, we're watching Home and Away, and you can watch that again Monday through to Thursday, 7 o'clock on Channel 7.
You play Tyler Brakes on the show. I mean, nice to
he
meet
doesn't
you.
actually.
Oh, doesn't he?
Only lying. This guy's from sales again.
What?
Another only lying.
Hey.
What, you work here?
Yeah, downstairs.
You're joking.
In sales.
Why do you keep doing this to me? I don't know who's on what shows.
I just like it. I think you should get Only Lying back to you sometimes.
I was thinking to myself, why are you asking this guy hardly any questions?
You should know when I don't ask questions that it's
a
an
skipper.
Only Lying.
Oh, so what is your name? Nothing.
Dan.
Dan. Freaking hell, Dan. What a pain in the ass.
I am related to Eric Banner, though.
You are not.
No.
No.
All lies.
Get out, Dan.
All lies.
So this whole thing was not even real.
No, everyone was in on it. Even our listeners were in on it. I told them just before in the ad break what was about to happen. You know, when you're upstairs smoking on the roof? Yeah. You really should turn the radio up when you're up there.
I was talking to Carl to keep him occupied.
I was wondering why you cornered me in the corner and you were just I was having this inane conversation about nothing. I thought, get out of here, son. Let me be. Let me rest.
Oh, well, thanks, Dan.
Pleasure.
You look like you could be on Home and Away.
He does,
Easy.
doesn't he?
man.
Yeah.
You
Well,
tell
we
the
picked him
producers
for that reason.
Yeah, I'll let you know.